Hi, and welcome to Andy's Let's Plays. Today we're playing Tera. Hi guys, welcome to episode number 35 of Andy's Sorcerer Let's Play. So we are still in the mines, and I realized at the end of last episode I thought I had killed the last Osagon prefect that I had to, but in fact we needed one more because of the fact that they don't always drop the items. So, continuing on here, we are still gonna not try to take on those crab guys. They're just kind of more trouble than they're worth. So, we are just going to fight our way through and go up north here. Oh, wow. What the heck is this? I never came through this part of here before, but... Oh, that's cool. That's looking outside. There's some sort of, like, watery drop thing here, but, I wonder... Can I? I don't think I can climb these. No. But, that is looking outside. That's really cool. Oh. That was weird. This guy, like, glitched away. What the heck? Wow, that's really bizarre. So yeah, I was reading into it a bit, and I'm really, or I should say I came across some stuff that people were saying about the different zones and whatnot, and it made me kind of realize that I may be assuming certain things about leveling that I should not. For example, I've been kind of operating under the assumption that I basically need to do all of the non-group quests, certainly, and some of the group ones, especially the ones in like the plains area that we were in before, and also, you know, hit each one of the zones, doing all the quests in the various zones, in order to progress. I don't know if I should say correctly, because there isn't really a right way of doing it. There are wrong ways, I guess, but you know what I mean. But anyway, basically I'm thinking I may be kind of consistently slightly over-leveled if I do try to hit up each zone and do most of the quests, if not all of them, in the zone. Which I'm kind of okay with. I mean, we're fighting guys here that are level 29, we're 32, and we're just, blazing through them. But we're still getting good XP, and, I like to see the content, so I'm okay with this, I know some people would say probably better or quicker to just go on to another area, but I think we're fine. And, we're already level 32, so we may be a little above where we strictly need to be, or, generally would be for something like the Pirate's Cove that we're going to head to next. But, that's okay. It'll make it a little easier, I suppose, but it gives us the chance to see more content. And when we're really, too far above level for something, then I certainly don't mind moving on. But I don't think being 1 or 2 levels above constitutes too far. Same sort of thing on my... Oh, that's a dead end, okay. Same sort of thing on my warrior. I'm finding that I'm doing a fair amount of damage and just sort of blazing through a lot of the creatures that I fight, because I kind of have been doing a lot of quests and perhaps getting more experience than I should by just fighting most everything that I come across. But I like that style of gameplay, be ahead of where you need to be, so that it's not as challenging. Well, I don't know if I'd say not as challenging. I find that it presents less of the sort of banging my head against the wall situations, which is nice, for me at least. Because I don't want to feel like I'm wasting my time, you know? As much as I enjoy playing certain types of quests, like the group quests, can end up feeling more like you're wasting time than, you know, just you're having fun. So yeah, that's kind of how I feel about the level that I'm currently, you know, at. And let's see, dun, 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 dun. Let's see. I'm just trying to make sure that we don't have too many quests from the other area that we have to get rid of. That's mainly on my warrior. I've got all the quests from Tera Let. And that's a good example of kind of what I was talking about. Like, I realistically could go to Tera Let now, but I was playing my warrior some the other day, just off camera for a bit, and because I was just chatting with Alex for a while, and you know, I found that I'm kind of over level for where I am, and I continued to move through the whole region there, but there are 2 more portions to that pirate bay, and I started to move on to the second one, and I'm realizing that I'm already at least a level or 2 ahead of where I maybe should be, or at least for where the quests show up for Tera Let. And, you know, people were talking about just skipping it entirely, which I don't want to do. I mean, I want to see the zone, even if I am, you know, 3, 4, 5 levels above where it should be. So, at worst, you know, we'll get slightly reduced XP and whatnot, but I'm okay with that, considering, you know, we'll be having fun. And okay, very careful here. Very careful about hitting the door and not the crab. Okay. Giant enemy crab. Whew.
The Argons took everything.
The Argons took everything. It's okay. You're safe now. And the crab has, like, nothing to say about a villager just, like, running right through him. Like that. See, the villager is just, like, sauntering right on by. Cool. Alright, well, I'm fine with that. We gotta free a couple more of them down this way. It kind of, you know, it's interesting. There aren't really difficulty settings in an MMO. I mean, to a certain extent, you can argue that picking different classes kind of leads to having a more or less difficult time of leveling and doing that kind of thing. But that's also tied up in what people just want to play. As far as like a difficulty scale, you know, like most games, you can select hard and all the enemies hit harder and whatnot. That's really restricted to what you personally want to do to restrict your own gameplay. Or really modify your gameplay, I guess is a better term than restrict. Because certain players will choose to place their own... That's interesting. The Primuses are... I guess there's more of these villagers down this way. Certain players I know will choose to place restrictions on themselves, like, you know, I won't use certain pieces of armor in order to make it more difficult, you know, or you can go for really crazy ways of leveling. I know in World of Warcraft a few people decided they were going to do stuff like, you know, level with no talents allocated until the very end, so that, you know, makes it a lot harder. And then when you finally do get the abilities that you've chosen not to use, it makes the game a lot easier. But it's really all, it's all up to how you want to play, what your play style is. So, you know, there's lots of things that people can do, and it's part of what makes it great that, you know, it's an MMO and you get to choose these things. I guess these guys didn't have any... Oh, maybe they did. That's interesting. I thought that these guys didn't have skeletal guards, but apparently they did. They were just like lagging way behind. Can't... I want to hit that other guy. Oh, nope, okay. We hit him anyway. There we go. Oh, okay, we got another one on us. Wow, this is... Boy, that escalated quickly. Okay, try to gather everything up here without engaging yet another... Whoa. Okay. I just want to get by, people. We also need these townsfolk's belongings, since those are required for a quest. Gold, more belongings. Excellent. And looks like a kidnapped villager is dead, so we got their pendant at least. There's additional belongings. Good, good. I don't know if maybe there was a different way I was supposed to, Yeah, these are all leading me to the Utter Dark Outpost, so I'm gonna keep heading through this way. Hopefully this is the right way. I'm not really certain, but I think it is. Yeah, there's more of these guys that I gotta kill. So that's good. What's up? Oh god. We got like a whole crew of enemies after us now. Oh man, I thought that guy was down. I must say, Magma Bomb, that is an ability that is more than pulling its weight this episode. It's one of my favorite abilities. Ice Lance and Magma Bomb. It's the way to go. This thing, let's see, it's currently got 192 base damage, but it certainly seems like more than that considering how much it's just destroying anything that it hits. I mean, it knocked one of these guys down to like half health. Maybe it was just a critical hit or something. There we go. Nice. I don't know if these guys come in pairs, though. Yeah, no, I guess not. Yeah, so let's see, what else? I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I wanted to say about leveling. I guess the only other thing was that all that stuff about, you know, what level you are versus the level of the content that you're attacking, that kind of plays into, you know, choose your own difficulty, or make your own way, as it is in, let's see, what do we have here? This one's complete, that one's complete, this one is also complete. Cave In, I'm going to go ahead and abandon, because we are not going to attack those guys. So we need 5 more hammer hand slaves. So we'll go over this way. I guess this is where these all are. Yeah, so I mean, I choose to play it a little easier. You know, as much as seeing people mess up and fail and whatnot is entertaining in a Let's Play, goodness knows I do that enough fighting, you know, the Kumases and making a few poor choices as far as enemy selection goes. But for the most part, I do like to play it careful just because I enjoy continuing to progress through the game, and in some ways, I figure this is less of like a, you know, oh, look at me have a really funny time failing to play this game, and more of a, I'm going to try to play it as well as I can, and, you know, just try to have a good time and see the content, you know, for people that, you know, want to see how I play, and for people that like to, you know, maybe they don't have the chance to play the game or don't have time or access to it while they're... Oh my god, he is like attacking that wall. You know, if they're at work or something like that and they want to watch gameplay of the game, you know, I can fortunately kind of facilitate that. And that, for that reason, I think it's better to kind of keep things streamlined than to just try to have horribly hilarious misadventures, as great as those are. I try to mix it up, you know. I certainly won't pretend that I'll succeed at everything, but I do try to, you know, keep from failing too hard whenever I can. It's always kind of irritating when these guys come in pairs like this, because they usually enrage around the same time, or whichever one you don't kill first enrages at least, which means you suddenly have to deal with one full-strength guy that's doing a lot of damage. Okay. Oh, hello. They're very misleading about them being dead or not. Okay, so we need 3 more after this guy, I guess? Yeah. Oh. This kind of led me around in a circle. That's interesting. I didn't quite realize that was what was happening, but it seems to have. Are these, oh shucks, these are, those are hammer hands. I need more stone crushers. Come on, stone crushers, give me one more pair. Oh, I left that. Here we go, these should be. Yep. I have an idea. I just need to wait for the one guy to come up behind me. There we go. Bam! I was hoping that he would run up behind me so that I could try to catch both of them, sorta, but nope. Alright, so we are just going to race through here now. Hopefully we can avoid most of the remaining hammer hands and whatnot. And I believe this is where we need to head, down this tunnel here. Because it seems to be pretty split into tiers of this whole chambered facility. At least I think this is it. Oh, no. That's the right place, but we're on the wrong side. So I'm gonna go around and try to go through... Oh boy. I got guys hot on my trail. So we are gonna race through here, real quick. But basically, we need to head down and out the other side to the east. Because you can see there's 2 little red, maybe you can see, but there's 2 little, this one and that one. We went down the one on the left, and they both connect to the same floor. And we wanted the one on the right in order to put us out by the camp. So better to charge through here than to kill my way through a whole bunch of enemies down there that I will need to kill for quests anyway, and then not succeed in getting them for the quests. I think this will lead me through here. Yep. And there, in this case, the mini-map is absolutely invaluable. It is the best thing. Wow, this is like really creepy. Those kind of look like, well, those are like definitely bones of something. I don't know what, mammoths or dragons or something, but they're pretty wild. Okay. So we are out at the pit. We got this one, good. This one, good. Check.
No such thing as a free lunch.
Check.
Keep
Meeting.
it together.
Good.
You need my help?
Nice. We are very close to... okay, wow. We are very close to level 33. Huh! Excellent. We just reached level 33. We are at the Halls of Utterdark. So I am going to, real quickly, just jump back to Velica. And I have a reason for doing this. I will explain why that is momentarily. So I'll see you in 1 second. Okay, so we are here at the guild bank, we are at the bank, not in the guild bank, but in the personal bank that is shared across characters. And what I wanted to do was go ahead and pick up an item. So, oh, we can't trade this ring. I didn't realize that. I guess my previous thought to sell this is kind of silly now. I will switch the Vow of Respect for it, but I think I can do that now, actually. Vow of Respect out. This one in. There we go. But what I wanted to do is get the Ursat's coverings, which offer us like 30 additional defense or so, and at least almost 70, at least 60 balance, and a bunch more mana. So we're going to go ahead and get that. That's the one that I had on my, my warrior. And then I'm going to go ahead in here. Whoops. Bag, character. Remove the crystals from my old armor. And we will go ahead and equip this. So this is a soulbound item. If I haven't gone over them before, once I equip it, can't trade it. And that looks absolutely awesome. So Fleetfoot Carbicon back in, put those two in, and we will go sell some things real quickly. Let's see here. Here's a merchant. So go in here, sell, sell this, sell that, and okay. And then we'll sell this as well. We will not sell the whistle pendant because we're going to come over here to the trade broker and talk with him. So we're viewing the brokerage. We can search for a whistle pendant. So let's see, the lowest cost, oh, it's like 40 silver. I suppose in that case, it's not really worth even posting. I'm just going to go into the bank and deposit this so that I can use it on another character. And then the one last thing is before we leave Velica to head back, as much as I like this this color for this jacket, I do. Whoops, wrong way. I wanted to go in up here and look at getting a different dye for it so we can see how this armor dyes. I know that previously we looked at some armor and we were kind of, at least I was a little disappointed that it only dyed a small section of it, but hopefully this will be a bit better. So let's see. It's already kind of a bluish color. So we have purple, blue, yellow, green, orange, and red. I suppose let's try the purple dye. So we get some dye here. And we can go in and use this. We will need to unequip this first and then put it in there. We can make it that color, this one, that, or that. Those are not all that different, so I'm going to just get one other one. Let's get the red dye. We'll see if we have some good options as far as red are concerned. As far as red is concerned, we could go red, dark red, pinky, and light pink. Let's see here. I guess I'm gonna go with this. This is kind of a neat color. Well, actually, I like the Santa Claus type imagery here. Yeah, let me just look through them. Yeah, that's the one. Yes. Okay, and then we can go and re-equip this. So there we go. Alrighty, well, I'm gonna head back out there to the camp, and I will be back with you in one moment. Okay, so we are back at the Halls of Utterdark, and we are just going to... Ooh, lag, evidently. We are just going to start out here and I guess turn in another couple quests, since it seems like we have some down here. Ooh. Need to kill this guy. And his buddy, evidently. Okay. Let's see. Is it through here that... Somewhere around here should be another camp type thing. So I'm going to try to loop around here and try and find them. Oh, hello. I like how they hide behind doors and stuff. I was reading through the list of indicator icons on Tera's site. It was basically a guide to how to read those things that pop up above enemies' heads. And turns out that there's actually enemies definitely like issue commands to one another, especially the high-level ones, the big guys, issuing commands to the little ones, which is pretty neat. So they may try to like flank you or something like that. Just use tactics on you, which is something kind of interesting in an MMO. Oh, hello. I feel like the red color of this really fits well too with having a heart on the back. At least it looks like a heart. Okay. We will run through here. Yes, hello, Stalker. Loki and Reaper. It does seem to be giving us quite a bit of coverage as far as... I guess that didn't hit him. The new armor seems to be doing very well. We are taking less damage than I would have anticipated. Oh. Oh, I found the teleportal. Okay. Cool, well, we will come back to that. Through here, however, is Lamnia. So, glad I can help. And
these troubles make
check.
us stronger. I
Check.
stand for Kaya.
Okay, well, next time we will start off here and go through that teleportal. So, thank you guys very much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you next time.